fucking loser. You piece of shit caught in the day. Bro, you're good. Hey, props up to you.
Dude, come on.
What do you mean, come on? You understand she had my child and killed it with an abortion? 2 years we're together with a wedding ring? Cheated on me 7 times, here's 8. Let her shake and talk shit about you. And realize this. You are the biggest scumbag ever. Cry your eyes out, play a victim, we just caught you caught. Finish sucking his dick, I'll see you later. Finish sucking his dick. You fucking loser. You're so exposed. Dumb fucking bitch.
7 times, and dude's out here still trying to talk to her. Dude's out here still giving her an emotional reaction. I know there's men around the globe that need to hear this right now, man. You know, men out here that are getting cheated on, men out here dealing with disrespect, men out here that are going to get cheated on and going to be disrespected. She does not care about you, okay? Once they cheat on you, it is over. I get this all the time. Oh, she's mine. She's gonna be my person forever. You know, she's the one. She ain't the one. That's pretty clear and pretty evident, right? She's not the one for you. If she's going out and she's taking another dude behind your back, she's not the one for you. Okay? And there's men out here that will deal with this for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Oh, she's just emotional. She's not emotional. She doesn't care about you, homie. She doesn't respect you. Your duty as a man is to have your girl respect you. That's it. The one thing you should be looking for, I guess the 2 things, I guess we're gonna combine it into one. Peace, respect, appreciation, loyalty, and that's it, homie. If your girl is out there actively disrespecting you on this level, going out and talking to other men behind your back, why are you with her? Oh, she's amazing. She's obviously not amazing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, men, a lot of the times you make her special, she's not really that special. If she can go out and do the most ungodly thing to you and come back and act like nothing happened, what does that make her? You know what I'm saying? What is she gonna offer your life? Nothing. She's gonna offer you disrespect, unloyalty. You know, like, it's gonna be nothing but problems and drama and bull and headaches the rest of your life. And I'm here to tell anyone today going through something, God has something for you, man. God has something for you. It's different for everybody, but I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. God throws things your way. Trials, tribulations, these hard times, because they are there to sharpen you and they're there for a reason. Sometimes God has to have us have something traumatic happen into our lives, right? To be the person that we need to be. A lot of men will say and they'll cry about it. And, oh, well, you know, she was my one and I hate life. You know, life is gonna keep ticking. And there is another side that you do not see right now. You don't see it. That's it. The thing is with our brains, right, is we think in temporary moments. Well, here's today, here's tomorrow, here's the next day, right? But eventually, time will heal your wounds. Jesus will heal your wounds. The God that I worship, he was bigger than your problems. He's bigger than my problems. And there's been many times in my life where he has come into my life due to prayer and healed my heart. You know, I'm telling you right now, G, that the best thing you can do in this situation is remove yourself from that girl. Remove yourself from that situation. Delete the pictures, delete the memories, get your ass up and do what you need to do to become a better man than you've ever been. You know, you take that pain and use it to motivate you for greatness. It's not supposed to be easy. It's not going to be easy. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it is. Oh, you can be fine. You will be fine eventually. You know, actually, you're not a robot. You can't just shut up your emotions. It's not how it works. I used to preach that. I used to preach that before I found God. Right? Oh, just who cares? You know, I understand you're a human. I understand you have emotion, but I can't tell you that you continuing to go back to your pain, you continuing to go back to the abuse that you've had with this woman is not going to get you anywhere, homie. You taking your problems, taking that overwhelming pain you have in your heart and bringing it to Jesus, that is what's going to start your healing. That alone. Hey, you know what? I can't take this load any further. I can't do it. I can't take the pain anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Give it to God. God loves you, man. You know, and like I know that there are so many men out here that, you know, they just don't believe in enough to try. And what do you have to lose is my question to you today, man. What do you have to lose? Because you can continue to go back, continue to get cheated on, continue to get disrespected, right? And you know the pain you're in. What if I was to tell you today, man, that there's this thing called peace You know, and you're gonna find that with him. You're gonna find that with leveling up. You're gonna find that with respecting yourself and going to the gym, becoming a beast, you know, becoming a tank, doing what you need to do every day to become that version of yourself that she doesn't see, that you most likely don't even believe in. But that's the thing, is like, we all have a calling, right? And for me, right, it's these videos. For me, it's the stock market. For me, it's everything that I'm doing in my life right now. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's easy. That's my calling. What's yours? You know, like, what are you supposed to do? Because a lot of these times, these men don't realize these women are holding them back. They're holding them back from God. They're holding them back from their purpose, from their mission, from your calling. And bro, your calling is individual. You know, like, we all have something, you know, and God has a plan for your life. And sometimes us just like, you know, not submitting that to him, it further outgoes it. You know, it's gonna push back his plans. It's gonna push back your plans. You know, we have to understand sometimes that, you know, life is not going to be the way you want it to be all the time, G. You know, life is hard. Life is pain. And, like, unfortunately, you have two choices. You stay with a woman who's never going to bring you peace, or you get up and you do what you need to do with the Lord and better yourself, G. You know, and I'm here to tell you my testimony. You can do this, man. You can. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going through. Remember this one thing. God is bigger than your problems. He is. He's bigger than all of our problems. You can look at your situation, analyze every bit of, there's someone going out there hard. There's someone out there right now going through a much more difficult situation than me and you combined. And they're still pushing. I see children with cancer going through the most difficult of times, and still, yeah, you know what? God loves me, and I'm going to make it through this. You know, a lot of the times we think our problems are so big, but we don't realize that, you know, God is bigger than those problems. You know, and like, I understand, like, you know, each one of us has our individual stuff going on, but I can tell you, man, that every single thing in your life has a reason. Our pain has a reason. Our pain has a purpose. There's Bible verses about this, man. Our pain has purpose. Our pain is meant to sharpen us. You either sit there and you take it and don't do anything with it, or you get up and use your pain that is given to you as, you know, whatever it is, as crying, as moaning, as you know, people will mope for freaking months. Take your pain and use it in the gym. Use it to talk to God. Use it to better yourself. Use it to make more money. Use it to become a better person. And I'm telling you, that is where your life will change. You know, I lived my whole life, you know, not in peace, man. I lived my life in worry, and still to this day, I'd be lying to you if I tell you that there's no worry in my heart. You know, these past few weeks, all I've done is worry, man, about what's going on in my personal life, things going on in my family, etc. You know, worry, and then, like, I went to church today, man. I'm sitting here just realizing that the best thing we can do is leave it to God, man. Everything in our lives that are going on, we don't know why, and we're not gonna understand why. You're not always gonna know why everything's going on, or, you know, you're not in control. That's the point. You're not in control. The only thing you're in control of is what you're doing every single day, where you're gonna go, who the people you're gonna be associating with. Are you going to the gym? Are you going to church? Are you bettering yourself? Are you procrastinating? Are you moping all day instead of working? What are you doing to show God that you can do this? Every day I wake up, regardless of how I feel, and I show God that I am gonna do it. I'm gonna make my videos. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna do my stocks. Not because I feel like it, you know, or even forgiveness. Forgiving somebody, right? With this kind of situation, right? You can forgive her and still move on with your life. I don't want to forgive certain people in my life, G. You know what I mean? There's still, to this day, it's hard, man. I don't want to always forgive people, but we have to. What does that make us as godly men if we're not able to forgive somebody? You can forgive, and then you get up and you move on. You move on with your life, and you tell God, hey, you know what? I need your help. Because a lot of the times, man, the problems that we're worrying about, we can't handle on our own. You know, and like, and that's the whole point. We can't handle it on our own. And to anyone out here watching this video today, man, you know, just know that I love you. God loves you, man. You know, and like, times are difficult sometimes, but there eventually will be greener waters, or greener grass, I should say. The grass will get greener. It will get easier. The storms will not last. You know, and like, I know a lot of them out here wanted to commit suicide, and I know everything above, you know, but life will get better, homie. You know, life will get better. Keep moving forwards. I know how hard it is. I know how much it hurts. But just know that God is bigger than that. And he has a heart of mercy. He has a heart of grace. And, you know, if you just take your issues and run to him with them, he will help you. And it might not be right now, it might not be immediate, but life will get better. StayColdCoaching.com for all merch. StayColdCoaching.com for coaching if you want to lose weight for the summer, get jacked up, help in the gym, etc. Hit me up on there. And just make sure to smash that like button, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on this content, and I'll see you guys on the next video.